here's the deal. The congregation nominated you guys as elders, and then next week you'll get to vote on that. Now, just so you know who in the world these people are, we wanted to take a moment, and I have just a couple questions for you guys, all right? So the first question is, can you tell us, assume that people don't know who in the world you are, which may be true. Who are you? Tell us a little about yourself, your family, where you work, whatever it might be. So, Kunkles or Randy, you want to? Yep. Should be on. There it is.
I'll maybe say I'm Randy. I got carried in here as a baby, so I've been here quite a while. I am the general manager at Hess Mills. We have 2 sons, 24 and 22. One lives in Montana, the other one is still at home and is a senior at Millersville University.
That's perfect. Do you have any more kids, Heidi, or not?
Not that I'm aware
Okay,
of.
that covers it?
Yes,
All right,
covers
thank you.
Yeah, but I'm Austin. This is my wife, Katie. As most of you know, she's more important than I am right now. We have 2 kids as well, 2 sons. We have Lee, who's almost 3, and Zeke, who is 7 months. I work at Albert Broadband as a network engineer. I've been there for 2 years now.
That's great. So another question for fun. All right, if you had unlimited resources, if money were no object, how would you like to spend a day? And that can be maybe both spouses, if you're comfortable sharing. Katie just got nominated
All
to
right,
go
I'll
first.
start. Those of you who know Austin and I, we love to travel. So I would travel. But some of the places I would like to go is longer than a day. So I'll use the resources to get there, and then I'll find my way back home somehow.
Well, I was going to say play a round of golf at Augusta National, but after the Phillies winning last night, I think I'd take a seat behind home plate for one of the playoff games.
There you go. There you go.
I would go shopping for a new kitchen because mine is older than him.
Woo! 100-year-old kitchen, huh? Wow. That's amazing.
Well, if anybody knows me, I love to fly fish. So I would take a guided trip for one day in Patagonia.
Oh, wow. A guided fly fishing trip for one day. That's great. Maybe we can make your dreams come true, Randy. I mean, I'm just saying, you never know. That's awesome. Well, man, thank you, guys. Thank you both, first of all, for being willing to accept the nomination as elders, too. I've talked to both of you personally. It means a lot to us to have you do that. Can you share a little bit, when you got the call, why are you willing to say yes to that right now as you step into this role, as we look forward to hopefully voting you in next Thursday, but why were you willing to accept the nomination here at GPC right now?
There's a little side story to that, too. I'm a firm believer of our church's mission and goal, for one, and then on a side note, be careful what you wish for here. My dad was an elder years ago here, and I made the mistake of telling my wife 30 years ago, maybe, that I could see myself someday being that. Unfortunately, she didn't forget that, but more importantly, God didn't forget that. And I've kind of ran from that for a few years. So I'm willing to be that.
That's great. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny because a couple weeks ago at breakfast we were talking about, I wonder who the new elders are going to be. And then that afternoon I got a call from Tim, like, uh-oh, I think I know what this is about. So, of course, Katie and I talked about it because this is going to impact more than just myself. This is going to impact our family as well. And with my dad being an elder as well, I kind of knew some of the things that we'd kind of be getting into as being an elder. So no, that's not always fun. There's some tough things to go through it. But I'm willing to step into it and grow and be a part of this great group of guys. And and like Randy said, be a part of this mission of the church and see how we can keep it going.
Oh, thanks, Austin. And we're glad to have you, and thanks, Randy, too. Austin and Randy are taking over for Marty Clemmer and Jess Miller, who are finishing their terms.